Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well. Thank you for joining me for another video today. This week I've come to you with what I do in a week as a full-time artist. It does kind of vary every week, but this is just like the rough structure of what I get up to. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy it. Please let me know if you'd like to see more kinds of videos like this because I actually really enjoyed filming it. And anyway, we're starting the week by varnishing some paintings and preparing them before they can be packaged. So here I'm varnishing my painting Infinite Tranquility, and I always varnish paintings about 24 hours before I need to pack them and ship them off, because the varnish is usually dry within a couple of hours, but I like to give it the full 24 just to make sure it's not sticky at all. And whilst I wait, I always fill in the certificate of authenticities, and I always pack my originals with some thank you cards, business cards, a little information card on how to look after your oil painting, and some stickers. I always also include a little handwritten note with each of my oil paintings just to say thank you to everyone who purchases one. I always put them in these compostable cello wallets, and I put a sticker just so that you can easily open it and get it all out and then reseal it. Then these are all the pieces after they've been varnished. So this week I had 4 pieces to package and send off, and this was the next day. I know that I'm literally wearing the same jumper, but it's one of my painting jumpers. I always package my paintings using acid-free glassine paper so that it protects the finish of each of them, and then I put a little ribbon around them before I bubble wrap them and add some extra layers and protective packaging. And then I came back to my seat as per usual and found Haku sitting in it. Very cheeky of him indeed. I ended this day by then preparing this linen canvas which came unprimed, and I'm basically just going to gesso it and then leave it to dry until the next day. I'm also getting my phone out because I'm filming some shots for TikTok and Instagram Reels. I get lots of questions about what the little wooden pieces are, and they're basically just canvas wedges. I have made a TikTok about them before and how to put them in and what they do, but essentially they're just these wedges which you slot into the frame, and it helps to keep the canvas under tension. Then I'm just using this thick gesso to prime the linen canvas, but I didn't realise that I actually had thin gesso, which would have been better as a first layer, and then this would have been better laid on top of it, but it was too late by the time I actually realised, so I had to wait a very long time for this to all dry. But to be fair, I did actually quite like how this turned out because it turned out quite textured, and personally I really like very textured oil paintings. I just don't often paint them this way myself. Then I was just taking a soft brush and just kind of brushing out a bit of the texture, but not too much. I just didn't want any hard ridges in it. And then this is the gesso that I actually probably should have used, but I completely forgot that I even had. It was perfect to paint the sides with though. Look how smooth it is. Would have been great as a first layer. And that was basically it for this night. I did do some other things during the day, like I started a few other pieces, I just didn't film it, and I didn't film all the packing, so that's where I ended it for the night. Okay, so I've got some really exciting packages today. I'm going to show you first of all. Number one. I love this so much. It's a little travel easel, and I feel like it's the perfect one. Like, it's exactly what I've been looking for a really long time. So you open it up like this, and then you have this little thing. So you can just stand it like that. It's secondhand, so it's a bit broken. This just keeps coming off, but I found it on eBay and it was a pretty good deal actually. And it has this little tray, which is nice. Perfect. And then package number two, postcards. So I ordered more stickers. I'll show you. So first we have stickers. So these are just ones that I always put in my print orders. And I also have these. I love them so much. They came out so well. So there's that one. That one. So I've just got 4 designs. With these ones, I ordered them and I did actually put a border around them. I'm actually not sure why the border didn't get printed, because I thought, well, these obviously have to have a border around them, so I'll put a border around these, but I'm so much more happy without the border. I think it looks so much nicer. So yeah, they turned out really well, and I'm going to be working on this again. I was lying in bed last night and then I was kind of thinking about where I got my start in art and how I actually started by painting like northern lights and galaxies, and I was kind of thinking that it might be nice to do like a galaxy over the ocean. I was like scrolling on my phone through Shutterstock and I found some nice references, so I'm going to be playing around with that today and seeing how that goes, because I've never painted a galaxy with oils before, so it'll be quite interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah, so my plan today is to pack some of these. I'm going to add them onto my shop this Sunday. And I think I would like to have them pre-packed so that every time I get an order I don't have to make a new package. I've ordered 50 of each, but yeah, so I'm going to pack those today. I'm going to do this painting. Hopefully I can finish it, but I might finish it tomorrow. But this weekend we have some friends staying over, so I also need to clean the flat and sort things out for that. And then yeah, I'm not actually sure why I started this vlog like 2 days or 3 days before. We're meant to have people over all weekend, so I'm not really going to be doing that much work. It might have to be more than, like, I might have to make this vlog more than a week long. But yeah, so I'm just going to get on with it, and hopefully the painting turns out pretty good, and hopefully I can pack all the postcards today. I get questions a lot of the time whenever I put black on the canvas before I start painting, and yes, it's always acrylic that I use if I'm painting the whole canvas black. I just do this because if I'm painting a nighttime scene, it really just helps in case I miss any pieces or the oil paint is thin in some places and a bit of white would show through. It just helps to prevent that, and especially if I'm going to be painting like a galaxy or northern lights, I like the first layer of oil paint to be quite thin so it's easy to blend out. After I finished some of that oil painting, I took a break and packed the postcards for about an hour or so. I managed to pack most of the packs, but then I ran out of envelope. I just ordered some more and then did the rest the next day. Then for the rest of the evening I worked on this 8x10 oval canvas and I painted a stormy seascape. Yeah, this was the beginnings of my piece called Somewhere Afar, and I filmed it for TikTok and for Reels as I went along, but I didn't end up filming the end result for YouTube. I kind of just forgot to film it at the end. Then on Sunday I started the day off as I usually do, by taking photographs of all my paintings from that week and then putting them onto my website. And every week I just put them as not visible until 6, when I put them all as visible at the same time. Okay, so it's almost 6 o'clock. I think I've literally got maybe 5 more minutes until it's 6 o'clock. And then I'm going to make all the products that I've added earlier to my website. I'm going to make them visible in my shop. So basically every week what I do is, maybe on the Saturday or Sunday morning, I take some photos of all my paintings that I've done from this week and I add them to my website, but I just put them as not visible. And then on Sunday at 6 exactly, I have a countdown so that I don't forget, and then I just make them all visible so that everyone can see them and then people can buy them, and they all go live at the same time. Yeah, I basically spent most of the day doing website things, which wasn't very interesting to film. And yeah, basically today I just took all my paintings that have sold over the last year and a half, 2 years, and I just made them all not visible in my shop, just so that it makes it look a lot cleaner and less cluttered and easier to navigate and see which paintings are actually available, instead of just having a load of ones that are out of stock taking up space. And now I'm just waiting for my friend Jess to get here, and then we're going to go out for dinner, which should be nice. So yeah, that was Sunday. And also I did edit some more of this vlog, so I think what I'm going to do is every week when I do a weekly vlog, or I hope I can do one every week, whenever I do one I'm just going to be going along and editing as I go, instead of collecting loads of footage and then getting overwhelmed and then not uploading. And also then I can actually check that the footage that I've got is actually good. But yeah, so I'm going to go now. I might film a bit of what we get up to this evening. If not, I'll be filming tomorrow, which is Bank Holiday Monday. And actually, I have plans for tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be doing any art stuff, but I might just film what I get up to anyway. But yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. And then on Bank Holiday Monday, I went out with my friend Jess for most of the day. As you can see there, I had my first ever bubble tea, which was interesting. And then we saw some nice artwork, and I found this cute card which looked just like my cat as a kitten. And then I came home and I did some finishing up of some pieces, so just painting the sides and varnishing them before I could package them the next day. And that's basically the cycle that I do every week. I just start the week by varnishing and packing and then painting, adding to my shop, and then just repeating it every week. I hope that you found this kind of interesting, but please let me know if you'd like me to film any other kinds of videos. I know a lot of people want tutorials, but if you have any other video suggestions, please leave them in the comments and I'll definitely take them into consideration. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this. I did actually really enjoy filming this over the week. I didn't film everything. I did leave a lot of things out because sometimes it's just not very practical to have a tripod and a camera next to me the whole time. But this is just kind of generally what I do, and yeah, I really like watching these kinds of videos and I really hope that you enjoyed watching this one. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.